Hey guys, I am back. I might look the same, but I've worked out. This is going to be a really weird lighting. Sorry. Let's see if I can get this figured out here. Might just have to be weird lighting because that's how this room is. Just kind of weird. Okay, so we're going to talk about all things money, how we earn, what it costs, to sign up, and there was something else that was on my brain. Sorry, I'm like wrapped up in this blanket and I want to get like comfy. What was I just thinking about that I wanted to talk about? I don't know, maybe it will come to me, but I hope you guys liked the video this morning and it kind of answered like all your questions about what we actually do as coaches. And like I said in the morning, you can take this business and there's like basics that we have to do, not have to do. There's basics that we do every day that will grow your business, but you can do them in a way that feels really good to you and feels genuine to you, right? So how everyone works their business is different. So that's something I love about it. But we're going to talk about the comp plan and the cost to get started today, okay? So if you wanted to, you could Google Team Beachbody comp plan graphic or image or something. And I just got this, and I'll share this in here too if you guys want to see this. But basically, there's 4 different main ways we earn. And I honestly didn't know any of these really when I got started. I was just like, okay, sweet. Like I can save 25% on my purchases. Awesome. And I get a commission, which is like 25% commission from anything that anybody buys from me. And I can earn a residual income from growing a team of people like me helping other people. Sweet, sign me up. Like those were like really the only 3 things I knew when I got signed up. Obviously, as I grew my business and grew and like did the research, I realized that there's other ways that we can earn in this business too that really helps build that sustainable business that keeps growing, right? This is not a pyramid scheme. It's not something where there's a ceiling or a limit. And for those of you who are like, how is it not a pyramid scheme? A pyramid scheme is illegal. And 2, when I think of a pyramid scheme, I think of like if we were to look at a company, right? You have the CEO up here of the company, and then you have the janitor down here. The janitor will never make as much as the CEO will make, right? So in this business, let's say there's me here. I'm the person who started our team, right? You guys signing up underneath me in our team can surpass my success in my business. You guys can earn more than I can earn. You guys can rank advance faster and quicker than I have done it. You guys can make a bigger impact than I can do. So there is no limit on Lauren earns this much, I can never earn more than her. No, you guys could totally earn more than I can. And I want you to. I want you guys to surpass what I make, right? So that's why it's not a pyramid scheme. And then what else was I talking about? There's no limit on what you can earn. And I'll kind of talk about that a little bit. But the first main way and quickest way we earn money in this business is through commissions and then challenge pack bonuses. So basically, we earn a 25% retail income from anything we sell from our site. So if somebody buys Shakeology, you get 25% of that. If somebody, buys Beachbody On Demand, you get 25%. If they buy any of the supplements, you get 25%. You also get 25%, is that memberships calculated based on retail volume? You also get a certain percentage of subscriptions, like Beachbody On Demand and whatnot. So you get a percentage of that. And then what really is the bulk of the commission part is challenge pack. So when somebody buys a challenge pack through your site, you can earn $40 to $50 to $60 depending on the challenge pack with that challenge pack, and that goes right to you. So that's the quickest way you earn as a coach right away is through that commission based. And something they even give us this little diagram, which I really love, where it shows if you were to help 3 people in your first month as a coach, and let's say they bought a challenge pack, all 3 of them bought the challenge pack that you started with, you would earn $210. That second month, if you help 3 more people get signed up with that same challenge pack and do what you're doing, plus you had those same 3 people from the month before, you had them renew their Shakeology, like they got their Shakeology again, you would earn $307. And then the third month, if you were to do the same thing, help 3 new people, and then you'd have the 2 months of Shakeology, so you'd have 6 people on their Shakeology, you would earn $404. So really that's basically helping 3 new people every single month get started with what you got started with. Super simple. So that's the first easiest main reason or main way to earn income. The second way we earn income, which is my favorite way, and I feel like this is the way that builds that income while you sleep. It's that residual income, is our Team Cycle bonus. And this basically is, let me turn this off here. This basically is earning money helping other people grow their businesses, okay? So I don't know if that makes sense. But like if you were to grow a team, and it's not just, we don't just earn money from signing people up as coaches. That does not help you at all. But helping them see success in their business and helping them grow a team. That's where the residual income starts to compile and compound over time. So I know there's a lot of businesses out there where like they earn big money from just signing people up and not helping them at all. And Beachbody is not like that. Our comp plan is so much different than that, where we actually have to help people. We actually have to want to help them reach their goals financially and with their family and like all that kind of stuff. And it's not just a like, oh, sign up 10 people and earn $1,000. Like, no, it's like sign up 10 people and help them achieve their goals, and you will start seeing that residual income compound over time. It does show in here too, just like, there is like a dollar amount per cycle per rank, and that kind of like breaks that down, for you guys in here if you wanted to check that out. So like, it also gives you like a limit. So like being a diamond coach, which means you just have 12 coaches underneath you and you're helping them, you can earn up to $2,000 per week. Okay. So it gives you like an idea of like at different ranks in our business, how much you can earn up to, with Team Cycle. So it just kind of like motivates you and inspires you to like keep helping more people in their businesses, right? So that's the second way. The third way is called matching bonus, which we earn 5 to 10% on our personally sponsored coaches team volume. So example, if you guys signed up and you get to Diamond and you start earning Team Cycle, your personally sponsored coach, let's say I was your personally sponsored coach, I signed you up, I would earn 10% from that. And it starts out super small. Like maybe your first Team Cycle was $14. So like I would earn $1.40 from that, right? But over time, as your team grows and as your coaches start becoming leaders and their Team Cycle bonus starts growing, that number starts to grow too. So that's the other way that you can earn, is through matching cycle bonus. And they kind of like explain it in this sheet too if you want to look for that. And then the fourth way, which I think is just like a cool thing that Beachbody does, is our Star Diamond bonuses. So I kind of think of this as like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen any other like companies give out cars or give out, I think that's like the biggest thing, like, oh, I earned this rank and I get a car or whatever. Beachbody instead gives us cash. And I love this so much more because I actually had a friend who, I think she was with Monat. Not that there's anything bad with Monat, but I know like she got to a rank where she got a car. And what happened was like if she didn't keep that rank, she would have to pay every month for like the car, the insurance, the like car payment and the insurance payment and all that kind of stuff. So she had to keep that rank up. And the car was like, I think it was like a Cadillac. Is that a Cadillac Eclipse? Is that what it is? It was like a Tahoe kind of car, SUV car, but it was a Cadillac. So it was probably a hefty chunk every single month. But if she didn't keep that rank up, she would have to start paying for those monthly payments every single month by herself. So like with this, I love this because each quarter you have a chance to like grow your business, grow your team, and help your team rank advance. And then you can earn an income that will never get taken away from you unless you drop from that rank, right? Where like this, if you got a car, it was like, okay, if I drop from this rank, then I have to come up with like $600, $700, $800 to pay for this car payment, right? Where this is like each quarter we get, I think it's like a half. How do they explain it? It's just a percentage of how much they earn. I'm trying to read what it really is. Total. Okay, so it's 0.5% of total quarterly volume generated. So we basically get like a quarter or like a half or a percentage of what has been generated for that quarter, which is kind of cool. Like, so for example, I think as like a diamond, you can earn like $250, which is like basically free money. As a 2-star, it's usually around like $800, $900 a quarter. And as a 5-star, it's usually around like $2,000, $2,500. And then it just keeps going up. Like I think as a 15-star, which basically means you have 15 diamonds under you and you've really grown a solid business. The quarterly bonus is like, I kind of want to say like $40,000 a quarter. That's insane. So that's just another way, like a kind of just like an extra fun bonus that you can earn, with this business. So like I said, our comp plan is a lot different than a lot of comp plans out there with a lot of different network marketing businesses, because it's actually like the only way you see success and income is if you are helping other people reach their goals. Like that's honestly, the more people you help, the more success you will see. The more you give in value, the more you will receive in success and in income. So like that's literally how our comp plan is set up too. So I love that because I'm all about like giving and serving and being compensated for what I'm doing and how I'm helping, and not so much just like sign up people and earn money. Like I'm not about that life. So that's the comp plan. Like I said, you guys can Google this if you wanted to and check it out more, or share this with your spouse, because I know I always get that complaint that like spouses want to see like the logistical part of it. So you can totally share that with them too. Now let's talk about cost. So the cost is going to be so different for every single person. I always suggest for my new coaches to sign up with one of our challenge pack bundles. And I do this because you get everything you need to start your own health and fitness journey with our company, right? So, for example, the one I normally suggest, unless you have Beachbody On Demand, that's different. If you're a client already and you have Beachbody On Demand and you have like all our stuff, you could totally just join with one of our completion packs to get like another cycle of like your Performance Line or your Shakeology. That way it would waive your $40 to sign up as a coach. Or you can always just sign up with the $40 and your stuff for the next couple months your stuff for the next month and then in the future will be 25% off. So you can do it that way. If you are like new to all of this and you're like, I don't have a Beachbody On Demand, I've never tried any of the supplements, I suggest starting out with one of our bundles that actually has our new program that just came out. So you get access to that. You get access to Beachbody On Demand. You get your option of Shakeology for a month, or our Performance Line, which is our pre-workout and our post-workout. And then that's basically like the products that you get with it. And right now that bundle I believe is like I think it's $290 if you get the step, $160 if you don't get the step. Now, if you're like, I don't want to do Transform 20, that's the program that's right now, you can do our $160 challenge pack, which you basically get everything else minus the access to that new program. So it's like $160. Your $40 startup fee for becoming a coach is waived, and then every month from there it's $15 to stay a coach. And you get all like the opportunity to create as much income as you want. And that's insanely cheap. Like if you guys think about starting a franchise or a brick and mortar, is that what it's called? Brick and mortar, where you like start a company where you have a storefront, or there's some of these like network marketing businesses like LuLaRoe, like some of these companies that have inventory like that you have to buy into the inventory. Like I had a coach join one of those, like, it was one of the clothing companies, and she had to like upfront $5,000 and get all that inventory. And then she was like responsible for selling it, right? Otherwise you're completely out of that money. And there's just like, you don't have to keep any inventory. People can buy straight from your site. You don't have to buy, like, all that you're buying is the stuff that you want for yourself, which is something I truly admire. Because I know, like, before I started with Beachbody, I looked into a company and they wanted me to buy like all the inventory that I would be selling. And I was like, I don't have $500 as a 22-year-old to spend on supplements and inventory that I don't even know if I'm going to be able to sell. Right? Like, I did not like that. I did not feel good about that. So when I heard that with this, I didn't have to have an inventory. I didn't have to keep stock products. I was like, sign me up. Like, this is exactly what I want to be doing. So that was a huge selling point for me and a huge perk for me too. But where was I going on this? Thinking about like what it costs to start your own business, $160 is so cheap. So cheap, especially if you're thinking about starting like I said, a franchise. Sometimes if you wanted to start, like, I don't know the complete numbers, but I would assume it'd be like thousands of dollars if you wanted to start like a Starbucks or a McDonald's or something like that. And think about all the time and effort and money you have to put into that, right? Like, if you put all the time and the effort into your coaching business and you got to start this business with $160 and you put in as much time as you could and as much effort as you could grow this business to be a 6-figure business in a year or two. Like, that's insane. So that's a little bit like the comp plan, how we earn. I really wish I could remember what the last thing was. I don't remember. But I'm going to leave you guys with this. This business is not a get rich quick overnight thing. And it's not something where we just focus on selling, we focus on sales, and we focus on just signing people up. We truly focus, and like April said, we truly focus on like working on ourselves and sharing our journey to inspire other people to want to join us. And then we help them. That's the key thing. We help them. We don't just leave them high and dry and be like, okay, where's my next person? Where's my next sale? Where's my next commission? Like, no, that's not what we do. So like, this business does take effort, and I don't want to say it's hard because it's not hard. The things we do are simple. The hard part is staying consistent when it feels like you're not going anywhere. Staying consistent throughout your whole six months to a year when you maybe feel like you're doing a lot of work, but you aren't seeing that compensation for it yet, right? Because it happens. It's like pushing a snowball up a hill. That's a lot of work right away to build that momentum, and like keep building and building and building. But when you get to the top of the hill and the snowball starts to roll down, that momentum has built. And it's going, 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 right? And that's the same thing with this business. When you first start it, it takes time and consistency and effort and value to grow this business. But if you do it every single day and show up for yourself every single day and give value every single day and invite people and talk to people every single day, you're slowly pushing that snowball up the hill. 6 months from now, a year from now, that it's going to get to the top of the hill and it's going to spiral down. Really, a spiral up is what we really wanted to do. But it's going to like go down, and the momentum is going to be so strong that like if you keep building that compound effect, it just compounds over time. Okay. So, I hope that makes sense. It's kind of a weird analogy, but if you guys have any questions about income, or anything like that, I'll post a couple like income examples in the comment section so you guys can see like the potential. But honestly, the potential is whatever you want to make it. Like, if you come on and you're like, okay, I'm working full time, I'm a full-time mom, like I can give an hour a day, it's going to take you a little bit longer to build a solid income than somebody who comes in and they're like, I work part-time and I can do this business like 3 or 4 hours a day. Like, that person is going to probably build their business faster than somebody who can put in 1 hour a day. But that person who puts in 1 hour a day, that was me when I started, can still build a solid business over time by doing the small compounded things over time, okay? So I'll share some examples down below of just different income examples. Like I said, disclaimer, you have to put in the work, you have to show up. Beachbody is not a quick fix thing. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. If you have any questions, you can comment them down below. Otherwise, I'll share the different examples, and I will see you guys in a couple hours.